Hi, this is Paul with Alpha Rain. I wanted to talk to those who are in Leesburg, Virginia about the difference between Galvalume and galvanized metal roofing. So galvanized, we all know kind of what that is. Galvanized is a process that is actually a coating on top of the metal, and it's a galvanization process. With galvanization, it's not supposed to rust, but any of the edges that don't have galvanization will start to rust. If you have a guardrail and something digs into it, something metal, or even if there's an accident or something bumps it and it breaks the galvanization, it will start rusting there, and it will rust all the way through. So Galvalume, how is that different? Galvalume is a patented process where they actually, so this is just a piece of metal. It's pre-painted, and the question is, if this is scratched through the actual paint, and if it's galvanized, if it's scratched through the galvanization, it will start rusting here, and eventually it will go all the way through. Any raw edges, so if you are looking at a roof and you have raw edges, you don't even know necessarily, but on the edge here you have raw edges. On the edge under here where your panel flips underneath, you have raw edges. This is a problem. Over time, it'll start rusting basically right here, and it will come all the way up and rust all the way up. You see on those old tin roofs, a lot of times you'll see if it's a standing seam will go all the way down to the bottom of the roof except for the last foot. Why? Well, because it's pretty traditional that all the old tin roofs, which they weren't even galvanized, they just started rusting, and they rust all the way up. And so Galvalume. Let's get on to Galvalume. Galvalume is a process that is actually it's mixed in throughout the whole metal where it will not rust. It's not just on the surface; it's actually throughout all of the metal. And the edges, the raw edges here, they would start to have a surface rust, and then they would stop rusting. They will not continue to stop rust. They will not continue to rust. If you scratched all the way through this panel, through the paint, the primer, into the metal, you would have a little bit of surface rust there, and it would stop. It would self-heal. They call it self-healing rust. So Galvalume is so much better than galvanized. There's not even almost a way to compare it. It's beyond me why the manufacturers, all the manufacturers, have not gone to using Galvalume over galvanized. So that's basically the short history on that, kind of a little bit. So you'll know we only will use manufacturers that have Galvalume. That's it. If you ask us to use galvanized, we will not install that roof, because eventually 10, 20 years down the road, you are going to have some problems. And we're still going to be around then, and you're going to be calling us going, why did you let us put that roof on? It's rusting. So we are Alpha Rain, the metal roofing company. Check us out online, alpharain.com. 540-222-1642 is our local number. You can click on the link below in the description if you want one to contact you immediately. That link will go to our Contact Us page. Fill out some information there, your phone number, etc. I'll call you personally. Thanks very much.